you've been seeing Quince everywhere and you were wondering if it's legit, same. So I ordered a bunch of pieces, and today I'm gonna give you my honest review. What to buy, what to skip, even what surprised me. Hi friends, welcome back. My name is Alyssa. I blog about motherhood and lifestyle topics, and I'm so glad that you're here. I love finding pieces that look expensive, but actually fit the budget. What or who even is Quince? I found them from a bunch of Instagram ads once, and I was like, I keep seeing this everywhere. I've got to try this. Quince is a direct-to-consumer brand, which means that they have all of these products that are in their warehouses and they sell direct to consumers rather than selling through a middleman like Pottery Barn or Gap or Old Navy. So the whole idea is when you have fewer middlemen, you have fewer costs, and they can pass those markdowns to you, the consumer. So you get basics in really nice fabrics like cashmere, linen, cotton, at prices that you could never touch in a store. You pay way less at Quince than you'd ever pay at J. Crew, Reformation, Athleta. The reason that people love Quince is because it's not fast fashion per se. They have a lot of different SKUs on their website, but they range from furniture. It's not fast fashion because it's not that cheap. So it's not $7 for a sweater, but it's also not $300 for a sweater. Their $50 cashmere has gone viral for a reason. It's cashmere, it's super soft, it's super comfortable, but it's 50 bucks. Quince is very, I guess I'd call them like capsule wardrobe minimalist. So you'll find solid colors. You're not going to see a lot of prints. You're not going to see a lot of crazy colors or things that are super, super trendy, which is actually helpful. Let's start with their biggest category and the thing that they're kind of known for, cashmere. So honestly, this is really where they shine. You can get cashmere at a fraction of the cost of other stores, and it still wears similarly. They're soft, wearable, and for the price, they're really worth it. I will say that the cashmere I have from Quince, I actually don't treat like cashmere. I might have bought at a more expensive price. So I do throw it in the wash. I don't hand wash it. It still comes out pretty nice. I will say that I have had a couple of cashmere pieces for kids, and because of the way that my kids wear them, they've gotten some small holes, but who puts cashmere on a kid? That's my own fault. All right, next up, we're gonna talk about linen from Quince. If you're really looking for like an effortless look, they have these beautiful linen dresses. I have one in navy blue that I just love. I wore it all summer at the Cape. Linen is great for the spring and summer. It's not great for travel because it wrinkles so much, but if you travel with a steamer, not a huge deal. Especially like the linen pants that they have. I took those with us to Europe and I wore them all over the place. Super comfortable, can go with sneakers, can go with just a plain t-shirt. That I think is a great buy. Their lounge basics are also really solid. They're not gonna be life-changing, but this is actually my newest acquisition. It has matching pants, super comfortable loungewear, something that kind of feels like a Lulu fabric, but much cheaper and really easy to throw on, comfortable, great for just like a day out with the kids or just running errands or just every day. I also really had good luck with their simple dresses. I have a mixed media dress from them that I love. I took it on vacation with us and I wore it constantly. They're trendy basics, but a little bit elevated from the fast fashion stuff. So my mixed media dress has like a zipper on the side, which is just a nice touch from something that I might buy from, you know, like an Old Navy that would just be like a pullover style. So a little bit elevated. I also love their luggage. I've been traveling with their carry-on for 2 years now. It has like a really nice compression on the inside. I was able to pack a week's worth of outfits for me and my youngest in there, and it fit perfectly. Highly, highly recommend their luggage. It's hard-sided, it's really nice. Their denim's really nice too. I don't know where you can buy a pair of jeans for $50 and have them fit really nicely and look really nice. I have 2 pairs and I ordered a size down because my regular size was actually too big. So check the size charts. That's definitely something I would do with Quince because sometimes their sizing's a little bit inconsistent. The other items that I love are actually in the men's category. I've bought my husband a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt from their active line. They're beautiful, they wash really well, they look really nice. And then the sweaters look really nice too. So if you have somebody in your life who really likes cashmere, really likes nice things, highly recommend the men's line. He also has a pair of the comfort stretch pants, which he wears all the time. They come in a bunch of different colors. Highly recommend those. And then the lounge pants as well are really nice. My husband has these two sweaters too, and I love the way they look on him, and they're super cozy. I actually have the women's version of this gray one, and I love it. But I don't know what happened here, if he was like touching Velcro. I just took my little fabric shaver out and it totally took care of it. The only thing is that this is hand wash only, which I kind of hate. I've also purchased a couple of leather pieces. So I have a tote bag from them that I really like. It has an internal pocket with a zipper. And I also have their small backpack, which I really love. I use that every single day. It has a magnetic clasp. It has pockets on the inside. It's just very like cute, and it's perfect for running around with my kids. And let's talk about what I would not repurchase from Quince. Not everything is a win from Quince. There are a couple of things that I really didn't like and was not a fan of. The alpaca knit for me is just too thin. I live in New England. It is freezing here, and a thin sweater is just not gonna cut it. Maybe if you live in a warmer climate or on a warmer day, but honestly, just not worth it for me. I ended up returning that. Sizing, always check the reviews. Sizing can be a little bit inconsistent, especially with the jeans. With their denim, I found that I actually go down a size. The size that I normally order was just like a little bit too big in the bum, and the size down fits perfect. In terms of shipping, Quince is a little bit weird because you might order like 10 items and they all come in their own package. So they ship through something called Viho. They do these deliveries. They'll send you a text message when it's on the way. And so you might get like 3 text messages because your items are arriving the same day, but they come in all different packages, which is kind of strange. Returns are super easy. You actually have a full year to return anything, which is really nice because maybe you order something, you forget about it for a little bit. Guilty. But you have a full year to return it. Their customer service has been really helpful too. I've only had to reach out a couple times in the like 30 orders I've placed over the past couple of years. If you're asking if Quince is legit, yes, 100%. I've ordered from them in a bunch of different categories, from a candle to jeans to cashmere to linen to menswear to kids. And I've had a really good experience with them. I've heard some negativity about products being made in China. But honestly, if you go to any store, I feel like a lot of stuff is just made overseas. That's just kind of how it is. I treat it like a smart basics kind of store. So if I'm looking for something that's like a black sweater, I'll go to Quince first and take a peek to see what they have. So if you've tried Quince, let me know in the comments what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd repurchase, what you wouldn't buy again. I wanna know what you loved, what was a total fail. And if you want more honest reviews like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment your best and worst buy, and I'll see you next time.